can't exactly pinpoint when I first started to feel the feeling, but it would definitely probably be sometime in high school. I was looking around and observing all my peers and classmates, and they all had boyfriends, and I didn't. Sometimes it made me sad, sometimes it made me angry, most of the times it made me feel really lonely, but I don't think it really stung until it was that very first time where there was a Valentine's Day, and all the girls had roses and cards and gifts, and I didn't have anything, and it really ate me up. I went home, of course. I talked to my mom about it, and I told her how I was so upset because I didn't have a boyfriend, and what she told me was, you're not the type of girl that guys date, you're the type of girl that guys marry. And I don't think it really hit me at that point. Actually, I know it didn't really hit me at that point, because I would go ahead and move on to leaving high school, going over to college, being in college, and still not having a boyfriend. And it really bothered me, seeing other people have boyfriends and I didn't have one. So I dated and tried to meet the right person, and it just did not seem to work out. And I can just remember it as clear as day. Getting a text message from a guy and things weren't working out, and just being really distraught and hurt about it. So hurt to the point that in the middle of the night in my dormitory, I got out of the bed, walked to the football field, and cried in the middle of the night. Not even kidding you. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm crying on the football field. Like a insane person, some would say. But it was something that happened that night that made me come to the realization that there had to be some sort of a change in my life. And in that moment, after I cried as hard as I've probably ever cried, just at the thought of being alone, something sparked inside of me that knew, and that helped me know that I had to do something for the better, that I had to change something. You have just incredibly pivotal moments in your life that happen, things where you might go viral on social media, might have a huge following, and then when you sit down at night, you're all alone. When you need someone to reach out to, you don't have anyone. You have no one to talk to. You have no one that's truly going to be there for you. And it's in those moments where you realize that something has to change. In those moments, you realize that the change is not necessarily a change that you can get from another person. The change that you need, that you desperately thrive for, is a change that you have to find within yourself. It's a journey that you have to take with yourself. We live in a society that often emphasizes romantic relationships as the ultimate source of happiness. And because of this, it's easy to overlook the immense value and beauty in being single. Being single can be an incredible opportunity for self-growth, self-discovery, and self-love. When I came to the realization that my now wasn't my season from my relationship, I decided to fully commit myself to starting up businesses. I fully embraced one of the greatest perks of being single, which is the freedom to fully explore myself and the world around me. When you aren't tied down to a committed relationship, you have ample time and energy to invest in your own hobbies, interests, and personal growth. You have the freedom to follow your passions, take on new challenges, and dedicate yourself to self-improvement. This unrestricted exploration can lead to a deep sense of fulfillment and a greater understanding of who you are as an individual. When I fully embraced being single, all of the distractions holding me back from improving myself were removed. I had nothing but time to evolve. Being single gives us the space and solitude to discover who we truly are. It provides an opportunity for deep introspection and self-reflection. Without the distractions and compromises that come with a relationship, you can focus on yourself and your own goals. Through this journey of self-discovery, you become more self-aware, learning about your strengths, weaknesses, likes, dislikes, and aspirations. This process leads to personal growth and self-improvement, ultimately making us better equipped for future relationships if and when we choose to pursue them. During this time of being single, I focused not only on me, but on building meaningful relationships. When I had more time and energy to invest in my friendships, I ended up having more of a chance to build a strong and meaningful connections with other people. These friendships become a vital source of support, companionship, and love. Single life allows us to strengthen existing relationships and foster new ones, creating a network of like-minded individuals who bring us joy and enrich our lives. These connections can be fulfilling and long-lasting, providing us with the love and support we crave as human beings. Being on my own truly and fully allowed me to learn so many different things, mostly because I had no one else to depend on. I had to learn how to do my own vehicle maintenance and fix things around the house. Being single encourages us to embrace our independence and become self-sufficient. Without relying on a partner for emotional and financial support, we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. We become capable and resilient individuals, capable of making decisions and solving problems by ourselves. This independence not only benefits us personally, but also leads to a healthier and more equal partnership if we choose to enter into one in the future. By cultivating self-sufficiency, we create a stable foundation for any potential relationships. Being single also helped me to get over my loneliness. I came to the realization that it's just me, and I became okay with it being just me. The most significant benefit of being single is the opportunity it provides for fostering self-love and acceptance. When we are single, we have a chance to practice self-care and prioritize our own needs. We learn to give ourselves the love and respect and kindness that we often seek from external sources. This newfound self-love, in turn, allows us to enter future relationships from a place of strength and confidence without relying on a partner to fill a void within us. Being single is not a limitation or a deficiency. It is a unique and valuable phase of life. It offers us the precious opportunity to focus on ourselves, explore our interests, deepen our connections, and become the best version of ourselves. It's okay to celebrate being single. You're embarking on a journey that's empowering, and it's filled with self-discovery and personal growth, as well as self-love. Embrace the freedom, embrace the solitude, and most importantly, embrace yourself.